Hey y'all, welcome back. My name is Seska and this is Seska Digital Budgeting. In today's video, we are going to be budgeting and stuffing the first paycheck of August. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, go ahead and stay tuned. All right, so first paycheck of August, let's go ahead and jump right on into it. So over here on my digital tracker, my paycheck was $2,450.28. We're just going to round that down to $2,450. And I really feel like compelled to say that that is just what I am stuffing. There was a couple hundred extra dollars that I'm just putting towards that, those expenditures that I had back in March to get them off my credit card because I'm tired of looking at them. So let's go ahead and count this money and make sure we have what we're supposed to have. So I'll grab me a stack here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 88, 20, 40, 60, 89, 20, 40, 60, 82,000. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 4. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Bam. We have the money we're supposed to have. As I get this money organized, how's your week been? How's the start of your month been? Get these things out of my tray. July was a thing. I wouldn't say neither bad nor good. Start of August, meh. We're just meh. I don't know. It's like a low energy month feeling for me. I don't know. At least this first week is kind of just taking it day by day, I guess. I don't know. I've had, the past few days off and I've just kind of had no energy to do anything. So, I'll leave that there. You guys can, interpret that as you will. We're all entitled to having low energy weeks and months and days and whatever. Anyway, let us now move on down to our bills. Bills I always pay first. Rent, as always, is getting $663. I split my bills across my two paychecks. So the total of my bills, I have them basically. So 663 is my half of rent. Rent is going to be due here next week. So it is paid, or, well, I have the money to pay it rather. Utilities is up next, getting $25. Nothing's changed here. My utilities bill came out this month because I pay it every 2 months. So, internet is getting $20. Car insurance is getting $120, as always. If I can get this money on in here. Up next is car note, which is getting $260. It's under debt on the other side, but I know what it is, and it's in my bills folder, so $260 in there. Power is getting $30. Again, this is, if you've been here in the past couple of paycheck stuffings, this is one that I'm going to consider increasing or decreasing, I don't know, come the fall to kind of get like an average. Vet bills is getting $36 because I've been in this house for just over a year, so probably in the fall once I have all of the summer bills, because Florida, July and August are super hot, sometimes even September, so I want to wait until the fall to see and get an average. Cat stuff is getting $20. Phone is getting $13. And then last here in the bills binder is going to be subscriptions, which is getting $40. All right, bills are paid. Alrighty, so we can now move on down to our spending allowances. But first, let's find out how much is left over from last paycheck. There's definitely money in here. I spent some money, but I didn't spend a lot. Gas still has 50 in it. Food has 20, 40, 60, 80, 95. Organize this as I go for once. Coffee has 25. And then last year, general spending has 5, 6, 7, 8. We got $8. All right. So that is that. Now we can come back and stuff them. Gas is getting 50 as usual. I don't know if I'll actually use this pay cycle or not. I did drive, I don't know, 50 miles the other week, but which, I mean, put a little bit of it hit in my tank, but it was all highway miles, so I honestly don't think so. I doubt I'm going to be putting, what I'm basically saying is that I doubt I'm putting gas in my tank this paycheck, but we're still stuffing it like we are, because you never know. Coffee is getting 50. And then last here is general spending, which is going to get $60. So that is it for those restuffed. And then last year I have like 3 receipts in here that I need to scan on into Fetch. If you don't know what Fetch is, it's a nice little rewards app you download onto your phone. You scan your receipts on into the app, and or bring them over digitally from any email account, Instacart, Walmart, Amazon, Sam's Club. You bring those over digitally, or you scan your physical receipts in, and those receipts turn into points. And once you accumulate enough points, you can redeem those points for free gift cards for retail, restaurants, coffee, those types of things. There's literally hundreds of options for redeemable gift cards. You just have to remember to save your receipts and scan them into the app and watch your points accumulate. So if you're interested, my referral code is up here on the screen and down below in the description. If you use my referral code when you sign up for Fetch and then scan your first receipt, you get some bonus points for using my referral code, and I get some bonus points for referring you. So take a look on at that if you're interested. Now let's find out how much money we're going to be stuffing into the 100 envelope savings challenge at the end of the video from what is remaining of our spending allowances. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78. So $178 going towards that savings challenge. Why does that look weird? It looks weird because it is weird. No, I don't know. Sure. So $178. Sorry, I got fixated on something that didn't need to be fixed. $178 going towards our 100 envelope savings challenge. So we can move on along to our sinking funds over here. So starting out with your emergency binder and main savings. Main savings always gets 10% of my paycheck. So this week it is getting $245. 45. All right. So now in main savings we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. Woo! 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 210. So $1,210. That's very nice. All right. Next is auto repair. I'm just kind of been throwing a little bit in here over the past few paychecks. It's getting $10 today. So we have 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600, 620, 640, 660, 680, 690, 700, 5, 6, 7. So $707. This is my fund for if I need to repair something on my vehicle or oil changes or anything like that, because you know, auto repairs have a way of sneaking up on you and then costing a lot more than you think they will. So always best to have a fund for that. Emergency fund next here is getting $50. So it looks like we've got 250 in here. Home is getting $30 today. This is starts of a down payment for a house, a condo, townhouse, whatever it is. I want to actually have the money when I'm ready to consider buying, because right now I'm renting, and I'm quite over it. So home has 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 1, 2, 3, 400, 420, 440, 460, 480, $520. So $3,520. That's very nice. It's very good. There is a ant. All right, so that is it for our emergency binder. Now we can come to our high priority sinking fund, starting with school. School is another one of those envelopes. I'm just kind of throwing money into it because I don't know when I'm going to need it, but it's getting $20. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 110, 115. I don't know when I'm going back to school for my next degree. I honestly have no idea, but start saving for it now. Month ahead is getting $30. In month ahead, we now have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 120, 40, 60, 80, 90, 200. So 3,200. It's pretty good. Next is vacation, which is getting $50. Still have to figure out where I'm going for my birthday at the end of September. Still have no idea. Vacation now has 1,000, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. So 1,100 in here. Yeah, I have no idea where I'm going. Or if it's just going to be a staycation and I'm going to spend some money on myself. Like, that's a possibility. Me and mine, I would like to go somewhere though. Me and mine is getting $40. Being generous with myself recently. So we now have 120, 40, 60, 170, 175 in me and mine. Honestly, that's probably going to go towards clothes because I've lost a considerable amount of weight and now none of my clothes fit appropriately. Yeah, I know. It's a thing to whine about, sure. But I have to buy basically an entirely new wardrobe if I don't want to be dressing baggy, which I don't. Anyway, new tech is getting 10. So now we have 25 in here. This one also, I'm not really sure what it's going towards, if it's going to be a new phone or rebuild my desktop computer, but we're going to start saving for it now. Social next here is getting $15. So in social, we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74. So 74 in social. I spent, I don't know, $20 out of this at the end of last month. So now we can come to our low priority sinking funds. That's what I'm doing. Starting with pantry stock up, which is getting $20. So in pantry stock up, we have 100, 120, 130, 135, 36, 37, 38. So 138 in here. Home goods has $15, or is getting $15. So 15 going in. So we have 20, 40, 60, 75 in home goods. And next would be medical, which I did pay off what I had on my credit cards because I put my co-pays, and then the tip for my massages, I put that on a credit card and then I pay it off out of medical. So I did that, I don't know, last week, 2 weeks ago. So we're back down to $41, but we're putting $20 in there. So we have $61 in here now. And then next is gifts, which is getting $10. So I've got $20, $40, $50, $60 in gifts. No idea when I'll be using that next, but budgeting and YouTube, as always, is just getting a $5. So we have 25 in here now. I mean, this might be an envelope that I end up pulling out at some point, because I don't think, I mean, I guess I spend it, well, the last time I pulled money out of it was for another channel that I run, but I don't know if I'm going to need any more now. Like, because I haven't bought anything for this channel in a long time, and a few years, and then I don't know if I'll need anything else for the other one, so I don't know. This money might not be for anything. I don't know. Anyway, yearly subscriptions is getting $15. I started putting a little bit more in here because a couple of the yearly subscriptions, they went up in cost, and I know I have one coming out here in August, and then my registration renewal, which technically could come out of auto repair. It might this year, I'm not sure, but it normally comes out of yearly subscription. So we put 15 in there, so now we have 120, 40, 50, 60, 65, 66, 67. So 167 in here. So I don't know. Maybe I'll take it out of auto repair this year, because that is my auto envelope. All right, moving right along. Debt, we paid the $260 for my car loan, or in bills, because it is a bill. So now we can come on down to our savings challenges, starting off with the payday challenge. Payday challenge, I put in however much, whatever day I get paid on. So today is the 7th. I put that money in here. So today we're putting $7 in here. It adds up to a couple $100 at the end of the year. You wouldn't think it would, but I've already got $200 in there, and we're halfway through. So normally it's around like somewhere between $350 and $400. So it's an extra $400 that you didn't have before. All right, now let us deal with our savings challenge money. This money that's left on the table is going towards our savings challenge stuffing next week. It should be $351. So let's count and make sure. So we have 100, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 351. Bam. So add it to this. And this is the money that we're going to be working with next week. I'm going to guess it's probably in the ballpark of $400 or $500, maybe $500, closer to 500, maybe just over. I honestly don't remember what I put in here in the last paycheck of July, so your guess is as good as mine. Alrighty, so now we can come on back to the 100 envelope savings challenge. We had $178 to start this money, $178. 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78. So 178. And then let's see, our two biggest numbers are 76 and 74, which leaves us with 28, which is not done. So we get to do 3 this week, which is exciting. Always happy about that. So 28, 74, 76, 178. There it is. So now we can add all of this money on in here. And tuck her away. All right. Remove things from my table. Okay. So all the savings challenges that we do during our paycheck stuffings are done. All of the money is off the table and where it is supposed to be. So that is all I've got for you guys today. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your weekend. Do something nice for yourself, something calm and relaxing, something that brings you back to base and recharges you and gets you ready for the next week. Whether that's hanging out with friends, family, or, by yourself. Either way, try and relax. I know that's not always easy. So I will catch you guys next week for that savings challenge stuffing for the month of August. We'll see you then. Peace.